Tonight's review brought to you by a great big bunch of CGR Undertow. Support the DVD on Kickstarter to see our best videos with commentary, skits, interviews, and more behind-the-scenes crap. Folks, don't wait. Support the DVD today.
Okay, I'm going to get it out of my system right now. Oh, sweet child of light. There. Now that that's done, I can talk about Child of Light, a game that I'm honestly kind of conflicted about. Seriously, there are elements here that speak to the old-school RPG fan in me. There are elements that incorporate newer ideas, like twin-stick manipulation in real-time of turn-based battles, which is an interesting concept. There's also a very steep learning curve, which takes it back to the oldest of schools, some decidedly new school graphics, and perhaps the most grating. Everything's inverse whether it belongs there or not. Normally I'm up for some whimsy, but even I have my limits. So, in a rather fractured fairy tale, this Austrian princess right here falls ill and finds herself in a storybook world populated by monsters, people, monster people, and one particularly talkative firefly. Is she alive? Is she dead? Is she dreaming? Are we about to enjoy a short documentary slideshow while Stanislav Bunin plays the works of Chopin? Sure, Eternal Sonata might be the most immediate comparison, but while that game used a kind of hybrid real-time battle system, Child of Light is almost entirely turn-based. I had to put that almost in parentheses, because you have the option of using your wish-powered Firefly friend to alter the game a bit, either by healing allies or distracting enemies and delaying their actions. Said Firefly is controlled with the right stick and can even be used on the world map while moving, which allows me to make a comparison to Islands of Wakfu because it's been far too long since anyone's thought about that game. Outside of battle, the Princess Aurora, no, seriously, that's her name, regardless of what Disney or their legal team might wish to tell you, can maneuver around the 2D overworld by running, jumping, stunning enemies, and just outright flying. Come upon an enemy you don't want to fight, blind them with your little Firefly pal, or use that opening to back attack them. It's kind of like Paper Mario in that way, where the actual HP trading battle sequences almost seem to take a back seat to environmental manipulation and strategy. While you can't heal yourself outside of battle using skills, you can use your Firefly's HP restoring light, recharged by the wish plants you'll come upon pretty much everywhere. And as expected, you'll probably need every boost you can get because the difficulty curve is alarmingly steep. Use the tech tree however you want, optimize your craftable stat-enhancing oculi however you like, you'll still be reaching for a towel and sweating profusely. Child of Light seems to be in an awkward place. On its face, it's a very new piece of game, graphically beautiful work that could have only happened in this era. It's innovative, allowing the player to alter the play of turn-based battle in real time. But at the same time, it's thoroughly devious, giving you just enough to rope to hang yourself with enemy avoidance, while requiring some grindy bits if you want to survive the hellfire and brimstone. Doesn't help that your healer's name is Rubella, after all. But by controlling the flow of battle, both utilizing your Firefly and using the interrupt mechanic to cost enemies their turns, you might just be able to pull ahead. Heavy on the might. Child of Light is a very new school interpretation of some very old school ideas, presented with text just shy of tediously lyrical, maybe crossing over in a couple spots, and a real sense of adventure to go along with its frustration. No one said saving a fantasy world that just might be a tuberculosis-fueled fever dream would be easy. My only true regret is that the rather masterful soundtrack is, sadly, bereft of Chopin.